What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL, man. Shout out to the DFS squad. And speaking of the DFS squad, we had our dollar buy-in winner take all yesterday, and Danny Williams 74 took it with a 305.5. Good job, Danny Williams 74, man. Shout out to you. Amazing job to you. Good fucking job. Good job, everybody, man. It was a good night for you guys. I mean, a lot of people scored lower than normal. I got dominated yesterday. Look, guys, because you guys know, watching me, you come to somebody that you know is going to keep it real with you, all right? Last night, I was very, very, very confident in my lineup going into it, all right? I was very confident in my lineup. I then scored the lowest score that I have ever scored in the history of me playing DFS. Okay? It wasn't under 200, but it was low as shit. Okay? I ended up scoring a 208, which is the lowest score I have ever scored in my entire life. And the craziest part about it is, and the reason I'm making sure I tell you guys, is because going into the night, I was very, very confident in the lineup. It was balanced. Everything was great about it. It looked sexy. But then that happens. And then a couple of my lineups that I wasn't as confident in ended up cashing. And that's what, look, I could have just showed y'all the cashing lineups, and not told y'all about my bad lineup. But, I mean, hey, I'm going to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? The lineups that I was less confident in cashed. The lineup that I was super confident in ended up being the lowest that I've ever scored. And that's DFS, guys. That's DFS. But the key to success with DFS is totally forgetting that the day before happened, regardless if you won or lost. If you won, you don't want to go in too overconfident. If you lost, you don't want to go in like you're just done. You know what I'm saying? Every single day you want to go at it the same way. You want to reach for the stars, obviously. You want to go for first place. Don't ever try to just make cash. If you're just playing just to barely make the cash line, you're not playing the way you're supposed to be playing. You need to be playing to get first place. That's how we do it over here at DFS Squad. That's how we do it. So today, we bounce the fuck back, man. We have a lot of fucking injuries going on. We got DeAndre Jordan, who's out tonight. Blake Griffin, who's out tonight. I don't know how to feel about Chris Paul. I don't see why they would play him a full allotment of minutes with Griffin and Blake Griffin out and DeAndre Jordan out, and going against the fastest paced team in the league at Denver. I expect Denver to whoop them up without their stars, honestly. I wouldn't expect them to do too much with Chris Paul tonight. But let's go ahead and go to that screen right now. Alright, guys, it's time for me to give y'all the high five for today, which you're all been waiting for. Like the video down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Follow me on on Twitter at cam_ATL, man. Let's get straight into the high five for today, man. At the point guard position, you already know. On small slates like this, I'm not even questioning it anymore. On small slates, I play Westbrook. I'm not even going to fucking say not to. You got to play Westbrook on small slates like this. You got to. All right? Other than Westbrook, at my other guard position, like I said, guys, I'm not too interested in Curry. He just is not worth that price tag right now. Chris Paul, on one hand, I could see how it could be great because he's all their offense they have, right? But on the other hand, I could see how they wouldn't want to play him too much. With DeAndre and Blake out, I wouldn't even be surprised if they ruled him out. Because, I mean, he's kind of coming off injury, too, as of recently. And then you're going against the fastest-paced team in Denver. They're not dealing with any injuries. Other than Wilson Chandler, the shit that's been going on. So I want to stay with games that I feel like are going to be very competitive, and then I want the players that are going to get minutes in that Clippers Denver game. So I'm going Elfrid Payton. Elfrid Payton has been on a tear lately, guys. He has been playing amazing. Last time he played Golden State, I believe he put up 49 Draftkings points. And that was before he started this whole run he's on. Elfrid Payton is an amazing play against Golden State. I'm praying to God. Really, you can't judge it anymore, but I'm praying to God this game stays fairly close, at least within 10 points. That way the starters and everybody play their full minutes. I love Elfrid Payton here. I absolutely love Elfrid Payton in this game. He dropped 49 DraftKings points on him before. And that's before he went on this streak. Now he's on this hot streak. He's feeling himself. I expect 50 plus out of him today against Golden State. The upside is there, and I'm real comfortable with playing him as well. At the center position, we got big Jokic down there. But like I said, I expect Denver to dominate the Clippers. Being fast-paced without Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan, I don't know, man. I maybe I'm wrong, but I expect it to be a blowout here. I really love Hernan Gomez. Kristaps Porzingis is questionable. He's leaning more towards doubtful. So with Porzingis doubtful for the game, Hernan Gomez finished the game. Last game, he finished off with 46.5 DraftKings points. That's because Porzingis went down with injury, and he got all those more rebounds and was forced to score more as well. Hernan Gomez is a great play against one of the worst teams in the league against big men, especially with Porzingis out tonight. So Hernan Gomez has got to be in the high 5. Now, a guy that benefits a lot from injuries that have been going on, and one of my favorite plays of the day for the price, at 5,300, Will Barton. Will Barton is at home in Denver, going against the Clippers team that is without Blake Griffin, without DeAndre Jordan. Will Barton, even if this game turns out to be a blowout, Will Barton is going to get solid minutes. Will Barton for sure is going to get 30-plus minutes, and he's at least going to get you 40 DraftKings points today. And he has got to be in the high 5. He is my favorite play of the day. For that price, at 5,300, he's my favorite play of the day right there. I love Will Barton, man. He has so much potential. We know what the potential he has. And in the situation he has right now with all the injuries, Will Barton is going to be a fantastic play here, guys. I absolutely love Will Barton. Gallinari is out. Wilson Chandler's out. Fareed's out. Will Barton's going to get a lot of run here, guys. I love Will Barton. My favorite play, once again, at only 5,300, and he's got to be in the high 5. And at my utility, I got another point guard, guys, that I really like today. I really like him. And like I said, guys, I don't give you guys super expensive guys that you can't fit a whole squad around. Dennis Schroeder. Last time Dennis Schroeder played against Memphis, he dropped 40.3 DraftKings points in only 29 minutes, and that was at Memphis. Schroeder has been on a roll lately. 45 against Brooklyn, 39 against Toronto, 40 against Memphis, and 44 against Sacramento. I expect him to score about 40 to 45 DraftKings points tonight. And for only 6,400 at Atlanta, I love Dennis Schroeder, man. I love Dennis Schroeder. There's some other names on this slate that I feel like will overshadow Schroeder. I feel like Schroeder can go undervalued, underowned, which is only a plus for us. All right? So here it is, guys. Russell Westbrook, Will Barton, Hernan Gomez, Elfrid Payton, and Dennis Schroeder are my high 5 for the day. All right? Now let's get into the value plays because there's a lot of value today with the injuries and stuff, guys. I like Jamal Murray on Denver. He's going to be good, but bargain bin, guys, I try to stay under the 4,000 area right around here. Dinwiddie. I like Dinwiddie because, what's his name? Let me look. Kilpatrick, sorry. I blacked out for a minute. Kilpatrick is going to be out in this game. He will not be playing. That's going to add more minutes. That's going to add more minutes for guys like Dinwiddie. All right? So it's a great situation for Dinwiddie. He's going to get more minutes and against a New York team that's already sorry against guards. I love Spencer Dinwiddie. He's one of my favorite value plays of the day. All right, at shooting guard, Jamal Crawford. If this game does get out of hand, Jamal Crawford's going to get more minutes. On top of that, Jamal Crawford's one of the better scorers on this team. He can put up points in a hurry. Against Denver, it's kind of right in his wheelhouse. He's a fast-paced player. He likes to just stop, pull up. He's in a very good situation tonight, Jamal Crawford, to get 30-plus fantasy points and for only 4,100. He's one of my favorite value plays of the day. All right? Amon Shumpert did great last game against Utah. I don't see that happening again. I'm not too big into Amon Shumpert. A lot of people are going to chase that. We got some good value at the power forward position. We got some good value. Maurice Spates is my bargain bin player of the day. At 3,300, Maurice Spates is my bargain bin play of the day. He will most likely start for Blake Griffin. Spates, when he gets the opportunity, does very well. Nobody on that Denver defense is going to be able to slow him. He's an experienced veteran. He's going to really school the younger guys on this Denver team down low. They're missing a lot of their firepower in the forward position. I really, really like Maurice Spates as my bargain bin play of the day at only 3,300. I think he gets 10 times that value tonight. So he's going to go crazy. I already know. Now we got more people. Hernan Gomez right here. We all know Hernan Gomez has that 50-point potential like he did against Golden State. It's a good matchup for him at 3,900. He should be getting the start. So I really like the situation for him. Hernan Gomez is a great play. Hollis Jefferson's been playing great. I love Hollis Jefferson at 4,000. I really love LeVert. Definitely go LeVert as small forward. I love LeVert as a money saver. Lance Thomas will most likely get the start for New York for Porzingis. So that could be some good value as well, guys. At the center position, Miles Plumlee is the best value at 5,500. He's some very, very, very good value there. Zaza Pachulia against Orlando at only 3,900. You guys know what Zaza brings. You can also put Spates at the center if you would like to at 3,300. I like that idea. I don't mind it at all. It's a great situation for Spates tonight. I love Spates tonight. I really do. And that's it, guys. Good luck, everybody. I hope everybody dominates. Let's try not to have... I'm going to try not to have a lineup go as bad as I did. It's crazy that a lineup that I was less confident in, I cashed in in a couple double-ups and a tourney. With a lineup I wasn't confident in. Then the lineup I was confident in that I put in more shit. I put this lineup in more shit, and almost towards the game started, I almost imported that lineup to every lineup and just used that lineup for all of them. And thank God I didn't, because it ended up busting hard. And that happens, man. In the days where it happens, you just got to act like it didn't. You got to move on to the next day and try to really fuck Draftkings up for that shit. All right? Like the video down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I am Cam ATL. You can follow me on Twitter at Cam_ATL. I appreciate you guys so much. Comment down below questions and concerns or hit me up on Twitter, whatever. I'm out.